We're going first. Not only are we going first, we've got Dark Magician supporting this. I will start with Dark Magic Curtain. I pay half my life points to special summon a Dark Magician from my deck. I will set 2 cards face down. And a monster in defenseman. Wait, what? This card is always treated as a Phantom Beast card? Since when? What's Gazelle going to do with Phantom Beasts? Attack. Let's see what you are hiding. I don't wanted to read that, but oh well. Gazelle, attack! Yes, the Lord? That's a card from the 5Ds era. I mean, don't get me wrong, it makes some of these duels like more interesting and stuff, but still.
You're trying to play by the lore of the story, and the game's like, screw you!
It's not just about playing by the lore in the story, it's like, hey, we're going to add cards from other eras and stuff just to make these decks more interesting. Oh, pretty cool. By the way, some of the cards have added like really overpowered and shit. What now? Okay. We will summon Beaver Warrior in face down defense mode. And we have a bit of defense on the go. Gazelle will attack his defensive monster. The Mystic Tomato. Or Tomato. What you want to do it. So now he's luring me in. Do I go for the lure? He wants me to attack the other Mystic Tomato, because then he'll get the card he actually wants out of the deck. But it means I get some damage in. No. Oh, good lord. You're now going to tribute him. Here we go. Tribute Beaver Warrior for the Dark Magician Girl. Ooh, she's even got her own summoning animation. Battle. 4,500 points of damage coming your way, and I enter the damage step to make it more as I activate Dark Magic Expanded. powering up my Dark Magician. Do 3,500 and Dark Magician go finish you off. No, that can't be. There's no way you could defeat me, Yugi. I'm the greatest magician in the world has ever known. Yeah, we want some of your Dark Magician, so you can play shit. You realize as you rely on trickery to win instead of trusting and respecting the heart of the cards. Arcana is gone, so we meet again, little Yugi, as I'm sure I have no need for introductions. Show your face to me, Marek, you coward! I'll reveal myself to you when the time is right and no sooner, once I have obtained what's mine. And you know exactly what I want. The unlimited power in the ancient pharaoh. I just realized we've also completely skipped like filler bits. Because in between Duelist Kingdom and Battle City, there's a season of filler where they go into like a VR world and they've got to like save Kyber and that from it. They battle against the Big Five and summon the 5-headed dragon. So we completely skip that. Tell me, why do you want the Pharaoh's power? That's because the power is rightfully mine, and once I have it, I will be unstoppable. The world will belong to me, and no one will stand in my way of my destiny. Especially not you. Yeah, just watch me, Marek. Listen, little Yugi. My family has slaved for centuries protecting the tomb of the Pharaoh until his return. And for what? I should be the Pharaoh. Never. You won't get the power of the Pharaoh, and I'll make sure of it. We'll see about that. My destiny can't be stopped. Don't you see? It's only a matter of time. The 3 Egyptian god cards along with your main puzzles will belong to me. Then I will strip the Pharaoh from his ancient power and infuse them within me. Marek, you'll never be able to defeat me in a duel, but you'll never be able to get your greedy hands on my puzzle. I promise you by the sands of Egypt, Pharaoh's power will be mine. Another of my mind slaves is already in Battle City waiting to defeat you and take your puzzle. He is holding an Egyptian god card. What is the name of this card? Beware the Quiet One. We will meet again, you. Boom, 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 boom. So we're on to Joey's second duel, because we skipped his first. As the tournament continued, Joey was challenged by Weevil Underwood. But as what Joey didn't know was Weevil was using his underhanding tricks again. Weevil slipped a card into Joey's deck that would make it sure that none of Joey's strategies would work. We'll sell this fair and square with a duel, alright? Let's do this. If that's fine with me, we'll duel for 2 locator cards. That's if you even have 2. Yugi squished his little bug the first time Day square off the island. As now, I guess it's my turn to do the same. Time to duel. Story deck. Synchro chain. Papers. It's beaten by scissors. Is it just me, or is it like 90% of the time when the computer wins, we're still going first? So I'll set that. You can use it as your hand until the end of turn. If you use it, you take 2,000 points. Yeah. Set a monster in defense mode. Set. And set. Turn over. Graceful charity. I activate my grave robber to take your graceful charity. I will ditch Sword and Shield. How many of a graceful dice? Set. Set. And summon. May as well flip some of this guy for extra damage. He's not going to do a lot. He's not going to be alive for long. Battle! I don't want to activate graceful dice. Good thing I saw him to attack mode. Let's go, alligator sword. Battle, alligator sword. Like George Enzo, I win. Come on. Ah, skull dice. That. Battle phase, once again. Alligator sword attack. Guildford should have attacked, to be honest. Battle, go for an attack, case it's another one. Not. Slowly winning. If he didn't equip that monster, he would have won. He got 750 life points. GG Nori. Well, since you got them life points from alligators, he's the one. Oh. Welcome to Loserville, Weevil. Population U. I lost? But wait! Alright, Weevil, cough him up. Your insect queen and 2 located cards. Have mercy. Mercy? You should have thought of that before you signed the cheat. Now, as just like at Duelist Kingdom, you're out of the tournament. Bum, 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 bum. Mind control. Marek was in possession of 2 of the 3 Egyptian cod cards, but he still needed the Millennium Puzzle to bring his plan together. Suddenly, Yugi found himself challenged by a duelist named Strings. Yugi, prepare to duel and lose your puzzle. Marek, meet my mind slave, Strings the Quiet One. As thanks to the power of my Millennium Rod, he shall defeat. Coward, why should I waste my time when I can duel you through my mind? Battle, as with the power of my Millennium Rod, is no different than you using your puzzle to do. That's not true. You force your servants to do your dirty work by taking control of their minds against their will. I duel with respect and honor. Marek, make your move. It's time to go against Slifer. Slifer Revival Jam.
If I also remember rightly, he's got a card that stops him being limited to how many cards he can hold in hand.
Yep. Okay, so that. God. Your turn. Now when a monster is special summoned from the graveyard, it gets a draw card. There's a revival jam, it's going to bring itself back in the graveyard. Flip summon. Brain control. Now he is the IQ 2000 player. Battle. Attacking both of them first. Because now we've done 3,000 damage over 2,400. Then we go main phase 2. Then I trivial combo. 200 IQ play right there, boys. And I think that's the first time we've ever seen Red Eye's animation. Well, it'd be nice to have a polymerization. Red Eye attack!
How would you use polymerization, dude? You have no extra deck.
That is a good question. Why do I have diffusion?
I've been looking at that thinking, why is it there?
I think somebody may have forgot some coding.
You reckon?
I know why. Not meant for me to use as a strategy play, it's meant to be for me to use as a trap. He has an extra deck.
It's a counterplay for him.
Yes.
Which I find funny because if certain people time it wrong using that, you can make it to his advantage, giving them 2 extra attacks.
No, because here's the thing. If all the fusion materials that were used as a fusion summon are in your graveyard, special summon them. Not in mine, he can't summon them.
Ah. We've changed the wording next. It never used to be your graveyard.
Get rid of that, and I'm so keeping that. Magic Glass can go. Let's... Do I Saws just to reveal because we've got 2, or... Nah, we save it. I'll set that though. Hey look, it's Revival Jam. Get 1,000 all you want, mate. Nightmare Steel Cage. Card face down. Whatever the hell. The opponent selects this card as an attack target while they control any spell or trap cards during the battle to attack. Attacking card. Alright, so it's a card for him to use against me. Ooh, hand destruction. I have to go sacrifice both swords to do it. Boring more option. Doing it. He had 2 polarizations in his hand. I've chose to select do it now. I'll bring back your revival gem. Not allowed to attack? I'm not allowed to attack. Well, you kind of did the thing I wanted to do. I'm allowed to attack him? Well, yeah. Look at that, no revival gem. Look at that, you're down to 1,000 life points. Game, you're not bringing them any back now. Wait, he does piercing, doesn't he? Shit. More beneficial for me to keep it in attack mode. That flicker. Battle phase. Thing is, he could have Slifer in his hand right now. It'd be a really bad move to play it.
Depending on his back row.
Well, Slifer gets 1,000 attack for every card in his hand. If he summons Slifer now, you'd have 2 cards in hand, which means he'd only be on 2,000 attack.
If he's got the defense in the back row to keep it alive for 1 or 2 turns.
True. So far, his defense is doing nothing for me, slowly dwindling down his monsters. Zeta Hawk, hello, how you doing?
Is it a show or?
I'll be honest, I don't know if Zeta Hawk streams. Nightmare Steel Cage. Oh, and if I had a way to destroy. No time for at least at the current. Fair enough. If I had a way to destroy his Nightmare Steel Cage, I so have victory right now. Set the bait. Can't attack me, but there's the bait. I'm getting a house phone call. I'm going to ignore it. Okay. You've activated my trap card. Everyone sees that. Battle phase, attack my defensive. You fell for my trap.
I call on the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Zeta, you called upon Wrath, the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and he'll annihilate all your foes with his white lightning attack. Bam, 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 bam. Can't be! How could I lose with an Egyptian god card in my deck? Because you never summoned it. You'll pay, you may have defeated Slifer. I never defeated him. But I hold another Egyptian god card, a much more powerful one. I have that card somewhere. So savor this victory while you can, for it will be your last. Bum, 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 bum. We have Slifer the Sky Dragon. The Dark Spirit revealed. Now it's time for the Battle City Tournament Finals. By the way, we're about to go ahead and skip another season of Yu-Gi-Oh! In a moment. Because after this duel, I believe, after this duel, it goes into another season with a kid called Nowhere in that. Well, you once again go into virtual reality. We have the whole deck masters and everything. That's when they become a thing. So there's that entire season that we're just going to once again skip. Look, look, Joey, Yugi, and Mai. Check it out, as we all got 6 locator cards. Kaiba, Joey, Yugi, and Mai were the first 4 duelists to reach the finals. The 5th finalist to arrive soon after. It was Marek. Using the fake name Namu, he befriended Taya and Joey during the tournament. His plan was falling into place. As Yugi, meet our friend Namu. I heard about you, Yugi. It's an honor to meet you. Any friend of Joey and Taya's is a buddy of mine. I'm so happy to be surrounded by such a welcoming crowd. I just hope everyone I meet tonight is friendly as you people. Hey, it's Bakura. What's he doing here? What are you doing wearing a duel disc? How else could I win 6 locator cards and enter the finals? Rewind a sec. When did you join the tournament? Join? How did you make it all the way to the finals? The 7 finalists arrived just in time for Bakura to change the topic. Hey, look, the 7 finalists. This guy looks familiar. That's a mug you don't forget. State your name. I am Marek. Marek's henchman Odeon assumed Marek's name to hide Marek's true identity. It was all a part of Marek's plan. I'll kick your brainwashing keister. I was also realized this means we've skipped the duel between Joey and Yugi. Again. So many good duels we skip. You're no match for me, fool. The only reason I'm not tossing you as a cape right now is so I can save my energy to take you down in the finals. Got it, pal? I think I scared him, Yug. Now, as the 7 of the 8 finalists arrived, Kaiba announced that even though their locator cards have led them to the location, this wasn't the site of the Battle City Finals. At that moment, Kaiba's blimp arrived. Once they were aboard, it was time for the first duel between Yugi and Bakura. Yugi knew there was something not right with Bakura. I know that's not Bakura, it's the evil spirit of the Millennium Ring. I bet he's still after the 7 Millennium items. This duel is going to be tougher than anyone thinks. So are you ready for me to go against Final now, Helgrim? I must win this. The fate of the world depends on it. Are you prepared to lose it all? Why all the fuss? What's around Bakura's neck? Namu, it's kind of hard to explain, but that's not really Bakura. You see, Yugi and Bakura both have really old objects that have magical powers. Yugi item's good, and Bakura's item's bad. Because there's an evil spirit living inside of it. If you're telling me there's an evil spirit up there dueling Yugi right now, that's hard to believe. The team had no idea that Namu was actually magic, and that was actually Marek, and the evil spirit was possessing Bakura was working for him. Now, as the inductions are over and done with, why don't we begin this duel? Story deck. Could be worse. Another duel I've just thought that we've skipped. The duel between Yugi Kaiba in a tag duel against the Umbra and Lumus and Umbra. Like on the roof. That's another duel that's been skipped. Another amazing duel.